Hey, gang. Well, there we go. That's good. Well, this is a place that sort of kind of brings back memories. In fact, well, years ago, this was not actually called the furniture store. In fact, this was actually a grocery store, believe it or not. And, well, when my parents, my younger brother, and I moved here back in '92, this place was actually called Town and Country. And Town and Country was, one of three grocery stores that was here. We had, there's Town and Country, of course, it was Super H, and there was CV's, of course, it was called IGA at the time. And, of course, they all competed with each other and everything like that, but Town and Country usually sold stuff at a pretty decent price and, not bad and everything. So then eventually, as most places do around here, they have to go off, change the name, and sink faster than the Titanic. And Town and Country became Kaufman's Foods, which many people said it was just basically based on ego, because the guy who was the manager of this place, called Mr. Kaufman or Dr. Kaufman, one of the two, wanted to kind of name it after himself. And, well, let's just say within about a year, the place closed up. But I'll get into what happened and all that here in a minute with my little story I'm about to tell you guys. So one night, the cleanup crew comes here and takes care of everything, and I see this weird-looking thing that I thought maybe the cleanup crew forgot to throw away. And unbeknownst to me, it was actually an ashtray. And it's those weird-looking ashtrays that I can't really describe them. You usually see them a lot outside of like Walmart and stuff like that. It kind of looks like it has a planter pot thing and a big like broomstick in the middle kind of thing. They're outside of Walmarts, police stations, things like that. So I pick it up, throw it in the dumpster, and I'm thinking like, okay, I'm doing a good thing. Cops knocking at my door the next morning, and they're asking me about the ashtray, and I told them, I said, I threw something away, and they said, well, we can't find it, and cameras caught you walking off with it. And I went, I had no idea that there were cameras around there, but okay. So they said, well, if you go talk to Mr. Kaufman, maybe he'll, cut you some slack, stuff like that. And I went to talk to Mr. Kaufman, but it pretty much did no good. And I tried to pay for the ashtray, which he said, well, that'd be nice if he did that, but I was like, but he said, well, when we show up for our little court date, I could tell him that you tried to bribe your way out of it and everything like that. And I said, well, at least the guy's being honest. So the court date came, and no Mr. Kaufman. I was there with my buddy Reno. Everybody told me to plead guilty, and I said, well, might as well. I mean, shoot, I'm caught on camera doing this, so I might as well. I don't want to go through a whole long process of money I can't afford for a lawyer and all this other stuff. So I kept looking around for Mr. Kaufman, waiting for my name to be said. Go up there, I faced the judge, told him what happened. He told me, I was like, well, you got to pay for the ashtray. And I thought, well, that's cool, because that's what everybody told me. He's like, more than likely you're going to pay for the ashtray. And you got about $700 in restitution. I went, yeah. I was like, I did not know anything about that part. So word got out about what happened. Everybody found out about what happened, and Kaufman's lost a lot of business for a long, long time over that. And so I wound up going to see the judge at the sheriff's office, ask him if I can ask him if I could do community service to pay the whole thing off, which he was fine with. Which took about, I asked him in August, and it was about February before they got back to me on that one. So, pretty long stretch of time. And so I did my community service, was able to pay off the fine, everything like that, and everything was cool. But about around then, Kaufman's was going out of business, and everything was going bad for him. Some people said it was because of what he did, not showing up for the court date. And some people had said it's because basically he was selling a lot of shoddy produce, stuff that was way expired and things like that, but he didn't care. He still wanted to keep it on the shelves. So pretty much a mix of that, and even after that, even a long ways after that, he still wasn't getting much business. But Of course, in this town, it's kind of hard to forget something like that. So yeah, a lot of people start treating Kaufman like he was the enemy, pretty much. So yeah, so there's my little story of my first and so far only time I've ever done community service, based on, well, pretty much a guy who tried to be nice to me and wound up showing his true colors when it was all said and done. So there you guys have it. So yeah, whatever happened to Mr. Kaufman, I have no idea. I haven't seen him around town. Some have said he's moved away from here. Hopefully he hasn't decided to open up any more grocery stores. So, but yeah, there you guys go. So just want to say thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. And I better get out of here because it's starting to feel like starting to rain again. So take care of yourselves and be good to each other and be good to yourself. Take care of yourselves. God bless you all. And until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.